Hi there and welcome back to Yum Paleo. My name is Jack and today what I'm going to be making is pork fried rice. So the pork I've got here is just minced pork. I've got 1.5 pounds of that, and for the rice, of course, we can't use pasta or anything like that, so I've shredded up one whole head of cauliflower. So I just took the cauliflower and just shredded it up with a like a cheese grater. And then also what's going in that is one red bell pepper. Now I have diced this, so that'll be getting chucked in once the meat's cooked. And also I've got a bowl full of, or a good handful of fresh parsley there, which I will be also chopping up and putting in with the meat and the rice, along with 4 relatively small cloves of garlic, which will also be getting cooked as well. Now to add a bit of extra flavour, I've got some dried sage, dried thyme leaves, and some paprika that I'll just put in with the meat as it cooks, just so it's not too bland, and some salt and pepper for some extra taste. So first things first, I will get my pan preheated and just add a little bit of olive oil. Now once that's heated, I'm just going to add pork into the pan and just cook it off, get it nice and brown. Start adding the garlic into it and some of the herbs, and then once that's browned off, you can chuck in all the other elements. So it's a really simple, quick dish to make. It should only take about 10 minutes to do, really, and yeah, it would just be a nice way to fill yourself up and nice and healthy. And it's just good if you haven't got much time to cook for everyone, and it's just a really yummy meal in a quick amount of time. So I'm happy with that. It's hot enough. So I'm just gonna, I'll break up the mince once it's in there. Great, so just start breaking it up. Okay, I'm just going to allow that to sit there for a second, and I'll break it up more as it cooks. So just leave that, and while that's cooking, I'm just going to chop up the garlic cloves. Okay, once you're happy with your garlic, just chuck it in. And just start mixing it through. And just break up that mince more. Okay, so as this is cooking through, it's going to start to add some of the herbs. Now I'm not going to really measure it. It's going to do a nice drizzle of sage. And the same with the thyme. And the paprika. And also some salt and pepper. Okay, so just keep cooking it until it's brown, and I'll see you in a few minutes once this is cooked and we can start to add all the other ingredients. See you soon. Okay, so the pork is browned off really nicely, so what I'm going to do is start to introduce the other things. So I'm going to add the red bell pepper. So I'm just going to make a corner for that and just let that cook on its own. Right, and as that's cooking, I'm just going to chop up the parsley. Just going to get a bigger knife. So just chop it up as finely as you can. Okay, so I've got all that parsley chopped up. I'm just going to slide it straight in there. So it's got some really nice colour in there now. And just mix it all that through. Now what you can do as well, if you want to like sweeten things up, is add a bit of honey. If you want that little bit of sauce to it. So now what I'm going to do is introduce the cauliflower rice. So again, I'm just going to make a space for it here. And just put that all in. And just let that cook through. So again, once you've just mixed it all through, and make sure the cauliflower rice is nice. It doesn't have to be cooked all the way through because it's quite small pieces. Just have to get the heat through it really. And just give this like 5 minutes, just mix it up. And then we'll be ready to plate up. So yeah, just give it about 5 minutes, just keep mixing it round, cooking it. And you can add some more salt and pepper or whatever you like to it. And I'll see you in a few minutes when we're ready to plate up. Hi there and welcome back. So I've just cooked that through for about 5 minutes and it's just about ready to be dished up and it's smelling great. So like I said, this is great for a really quick snack if you just want to whip it up in 5 to 10 minutes. And it feeds quite a few people as well with very little ingredients, to be honest. Okay, so there you go. It's Yum Paleo's pork fried rice. I really hope you enjoy it and I'll see you here for another great recipe. See you soon.